Hello everyone. Go to the Modeling tab. There have Measure and Quick Measure explained in previous videos. I am going to start with New Column. New Column, in Power BI, New Column refers to the ability to create a new calculated column within a table using DAX, data analysis expressions, formulas. These calculated columns are derived from existing data columns and can perform various calculations or transformations. For example, you can create a new column to calculate profit margins, concatenate text values, or apply conditional logic based on other column values. Difference between column and measure. Column. A column in Power BI represents a static field of data stored in your dataset. It's akin to a column in an Excel spreadsheet or a field in a database table. Columns contain specific data values, such as product names, dates, or quantities. They're fixed and don't change unless manually updated. Measure. In contrast, a measure is a dynamic calculation performed on your data, usually based on aggregations or other complex logic. Measures are created using DAX, data analysis expressions, a formula language in Power BI. They're not stored in your dataset. Instead, they're computed on the fly at query time, depending on the context of your visualizations or calculations. Then next, New Table. New Table allows you to create a new table in the Power BI data model. This table can be based on existing data tables or generated using DAX expressions. New tables are useful for creating lookup tables, generating lists, or sequences, or performing complex calculations that require additional data structures. Then next, Change Detection. Change detection in Power BI refers to the feature that automatically identifies changes to data in the underlying data sources and triggers data refreshes accordingly. When data in the source systems is updated or modified, Power BI detects these changes and refreshes the corresponding data sets to ensure that reports reflect the latest data. Then next, New Parameter. Parameters in Power BI allow you to create dynamic values that can be used to filter data, define calculations, or customize report behavior. New Parameter enables you to create a new parameter and specify its properties such as data type, default value, and allowed values. Then next, Manage Roles. Manage roles in Power BI refers to the capability to define security roles and permissions for accessing and interacting with data within a Power BI dataset. You can create multiple roles with different levels of access and assign users or groups to these roles. Manage Roles allows you to enforce row-level security, column-level security, or restrict access to specific datasets based on user roles and permissions. Then next, View As. View As is a feature in Power BI that allows you to simulate the experience of viewing a report or dashboard as another user. It's particularly useful for testing row-level security configurations and verifying that users have the appropriate access to data. With View As, you can temporarily switch to another user's perspective to see how the report appears to them and ensure that security policies are correctly enforced. After creating the roles in Power BI Desktop, then publish the report in Power IS Service, then assign the users to the role what you have created in Power BI Desktop. Then next, Q&A setup. Q&A, question and answer, setup is a feature in Power BI that allows you to configure and customize the natural language query capabilities of your reports. With Q&A setup, you can define synonyms, phrasing variations, and custom responses to improve the accuracy and relevance of responses generated by Power BI's Q&A feature. Then next, language. Power BI supports multiple languages for the user interface, allowing users to interact with the tool in their preferred language. This includes menus, buttons, tooltips, error messages, and other interface elements. Users can switch the language settings in Power BI to one of the supported languages, making it more accessible and user-friendly for users who speak different languages. Additionally, Power BI supports the creation of reports and dashboards in multiple languages. Users can input data, labels, and annotations in different languages within their reports, allowing for localization and customization to cater to diverse audiences. Then next, linguistic schema. The linguistic schema in Power BI refers to the metadata that defines the linguistic properties of data fields, such as text fields, in the data model. This metadata includes information about the language, locale, and text analysis settings associated with each field. Linguistic schema settings enable Power BI to perform language-specific operations such as text analysis, stemming, and lemmatization when working with textual data. This is particularly useful for natural language processing, NLP, tasks such as sentiment analysis, text mining, and language detection. By defining the linguistic schema for text fields in the data model, users can ensure that Power BI interprets and processes textual data accurately based on the language and locale settings specified. This enhances the accuracy and effectiveness of text-based analyses and visualizations in Power BI reports and dashboards. Now you can observe how this will work and how to use.